East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Giants. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 out more.
The give to Taylor. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Taylor. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Five in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. From the gun, Minshew to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Derwin James with a pick, and a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped that against them.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Minshew. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
The gun is Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me?
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
At the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. Operating from the gun, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. On 1st down, Jones. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Daniel Jones.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Complete to
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Metcalf.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
On the play, 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Minshew. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in.
And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Giants 3. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Saquon Barkley.
The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And now it's second down. To throw again, Jones. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
He's brought down.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.